Nobody indeed. What is up? Welcome in to Driving the Line. Crew exclusive, the new one here. Good to see you. Hit me in the chat. Make sure you can see everything's working okay. This is the first kind of members only that we've done here in a little while. So if you could see me, hear me, press one in the chat or something. Help me out there. So yeah, all right. So how this is gonna go really is however the hell we want it to go. You know what I mean? So feel free, drop any questions that you might have. Any thoughts on anything? We can live bet anything. We can take a look at games. We can do whatever we want. We can talk about the brand. We can talk about your brand. If you're looking to, you know, build yours up, if you have questions, let me know. We can talk about anything. So yeah, Chicago, Florida is sucking. I know, man. It's pissing me off. Hey, Tina. But yeah, and let me drop this link here too. If anybody wants to come on, you can. You can do it on a computer. You could do it on your phone. You could do it even without like camera, right? Like you could come on and just have an avatar. That certainly works. So we drop that link in there. Pat said, I like that. Thanks, man. You know, I'll say this. On my list about a million things to do, is updating the DTL site, the merch site, and get this hat up there and get a bunch of stuff up there. Yeah, look. uh yeah, country. Just said it. Yeah, 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 I am. I need to refresh a lot of stuff on there. So that's on the list that's about to get done. I might do it tonight. But yeah, so this hat, we're gonna have it in a bunch of colors, a lot of different ways. Tony said I need a visor. Hell yeah. Dude, visor would be nice. You know what? You're right. And I'll say this too. Regarding merch and stuff, like if there's anything that like you guys see that you're like, man, I'd like to have this, I'd like to have that, whatever. We can make it for sure. Yeah, we definitely can. Regarding this Josh Hart points and rebounds props for the first quarter sites, I feel you, man. There's so many bets that you look at it, you're like, oh my god, come on, what are we doing? Uh, my man Zach says still a couple weeks out. Check the college basketball channel in the Discord. Yeah, 100%. And so we're gonna definitely do that. Uh, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, yeah. Zach will get you all set up for sure. Um, hey Pat, appreciate it, bud, for sure. Liddy said, "Can we refresh the crew?" But yeah, we can. You know what we need to do. Okay, so we need to get. Sorry, I was watching this golf thing. Yeah. Okay. Number one, yes. To answer your question, yeah, we can. And then number two, we need to figure out like emojis for like all of you guys. Because I think we can make like 500 of them. But yeah, we'll figure that one out for sure. Uh, Jets and Auburn. There we go. All right. I like it. Tis walk-off bomb for St. Mary's. Nice. There we go. That's a big one right there. The last I saw it was 8, or it was 4-4 in the 8th. And there were 2 outs and I think 2 runners on. And I started preparing for this. I didn't see it. DTL Fantasy Baseball League. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to do that again. 100%. 100% for sure. Yeah, I mean, we need to do like all of them. You know what I mean? We could even have like, this is the best part about this too is that, I mean, like we can have fantasy shows, like literally talking about the league. You know what I mean? Um, Liddy said delete some. Yeah, 100%. Texas game is started. Let's go, Texas. Yeah. Texas first half for sure. Man, my options here watching are limited. You guys keep me updated on any games or anything that you have going on. So while we do this, and like I said, link is in the chat. If anybody wants to come on, come hang out. Any of you are always welcome to. You could do it on camera, or you could do it where you don't have a camera, right? To where like you just don't turn it on, and I'll show you like this, right? So you could still hear me, but you have a an avatar there. So you're absolutely welcome to do that. I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want. This is your spot, man. So yeah, and that link. So I set it up. We use StreamYard for all of our streaming, and I set every show that we have with its own like reusable studio. So that link right there, save it. It'll always be that same link. So if you're somebody who ever, you thinking about like coming on, even if you can't tonight, but you're like, I might come on next week or whatever. Just save that link. It'll always be the same. And I'll get you in there for sure. Spell dog, well boy, the hook. Which one? What game? 137. Oh wow. Oh god. Man, I haven't even looked at college basketball. Big Robert Bibble. Hey, what was up with that dude, man? I sent you an email in regards to that. At first, like I thought that was like one of you, like your boys or something, like giving you hell. And then I was like, oh, it's not. I was gonna go whip his ass myself. Oh my god, UCF is up 7-2, dude. These midweek games, man, are crazy. I'm glad that conference play is gonna start college baseball on March 14th. So that's gonna be nice. Yeah, like, I thought he wanted one too, like, I couldn't tell what the hell was going on, like, at first I thought it was your buddy, you know what I mean? Because like, eh, like, my buddies will do the same stuff, but then I was like, "Oh, no, this doesn't appear to be this doesn't appear to be somebody he likes at all." I love that you said you're like, "I'm an Iraqi war veteran, I'll whoop the dog out of you, boy." I was cracking up at that. That was funny. Um Big cheese. All right, so, dude, you played with Podrick Harrington? How was that, man? Like, dude, how good was he? It would be crazy to play with somebody at that level of golf. And, like, I play golf, I'm not very good, um, but even for somebody who's really good to play like a guy who's won big stuff on the PGA Tour would be crazy. Like, they don't I bet that guy, like, doesn't miss any shots ever. Like, it would be, like, cool to watch and also frustrating. You're like, "I'll never even come close." Let's see what we got. There we go. The Gales. Dude, I don't know. This is gonna sound weird, but if anybody's familiar with St. Mary's, help me out here. Um, they used to recruit a bunch of Australian people, like, for, like, every sport. I had weirdly had a lot of friends that played baseball there at St. Mary's, and they were talking about, like, basketball, the whole team was, like, Australia. Oh, great. Oh, Florida, there we go. Cheesy said he wanted to show up, but not the type we talk about. No kidding. That guy was pushing. I haven't seen him again either. I guess he got bad. Harrington, crazy. His drives, dude. I bet. Like, I didn't even think about that, but I bet you're right. Like, it's like hearing like a major league player when they hit a bat, like whether it's wood, metal, whatever. I played with a guy on a softball team who played for the Dodgers, but he never got past, I think, like double A. And I mean, it was insane. He hit everything like a million feet, with like dead softballs. And he couldn't get past double A. And I was like, this is the greatest baseball player I've ever seen. And he can't get past double A. Like it's crazy, like professionals at any of these sports, especially golf, though. Like singular sports where you're solo. Jesus Christ. You gotta be so good. See, SGP 3 picks, minus 125, over 126 and a half. South Carolina. Also, you got that. So it hit. 500 made 900. Damn, nice job. Dude, you crush these parlays, man. Alabama baseball swing the bats. Hell yeah, they can. Them dudes score a ton of runs, man. Fire Robert Bibbo. There it is. Yeah, see, there you go. Like it's crazy. Like these guys and the guys that played baseball at St. Mary's were here in Nashville, and they would all talk about it. They're like they're Australian people everywhere. Sites. Can anyone tell my what is that? OSU, Oklahoma State? Can anyone tell why? Yeah, see in the chat if anybody's got any good answers. How about some Japan J1 League soccer pits? Dude, you know, I'll bring that to Brad. Um, that dude is crazy smart on so many, so many different like soccer leagues. The Prince of Pigs, Pyam, he is as well. Both those guys. I don't know if you guys watch their show that those two have. It's really good. I'll bring that to Brad for sure. Yeah, dude, I agree. This is fun. It's like being at the bar. I agree. And like, feel free, you guys bring up anything that you want. Actually, hang tight 1 second, man. I'll be right back. I absolutely love it. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I bet YouTube loves just blank screen and nothing. So that wasn't just about. Yeah, no, like it was like all over it, and I have no idea because it's like, I mean, it's so far away, right? But somebody dialed into that, and it was working. Yeah. Let's see. Not sure if anybody plays it, but KBO season starts soon. Been playing that league since COVID. Dude, honestly, man, like, would love your insight on that. Like, I don't know. I don't think Bowman follows it. I know California Wager does a little bit. That dude follows a lot of baseball, especially KBO. But Tizzle, like, help us out with it for sure. And whether you want to come on the shows or not, you know what I mean? Like, not saying that you have to, but yeah, like help us out. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'll follow your lead on that one. And I saw somebody ask. Sorry, I went past it in the chat about a baseball preview show. Yeah, definitely gonna do that. Um, I know Bowman will be in for that, and I'm working on a couple other people as well, just so we can have a lot of different like perspectives. But yeah, for sure, we got to get on that. Um, Definitely. Dude, today would have been crazy to break down weather for Major League Baseball with all the wind. Like it was like 40 miles an hour. Like they canceled a Vanderbilt game. Um, yeah, I did a radio show in Omaha. I do it every Tuesday at like 11:30 Central. And the host was telling me, he was like, dude, he was like, here in Omaha, at the park, he was like, there were wind gusts that were blowing 60 miles an hour out to right field. He was like, if the games weren't canceled the next couple of days, he's like, I would have, we would have been betting it. That would have been fun. Let's see. There's a Crown of Ginger. Nice. Min max will almost always hit. It's a close game. It's good. You're good with that, man. Need to follow you for sure. I was questioned about drives 250, 280, and still be 220. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, where did you at Olympic? That's where you guys played? That's awesome. UFC just killing Florida. Damn it. Ohio State basketball, what they doing? Let me pull up. ESPN here. Damn, Kyrie towards ACL. I know I'm late to that. That sucks. Man, the Mavs are gonna be terrible. That GM is he's screwed. I saw they raised prices too. Mm. Joe, I'm behind on every pod today. Who has a 7 p.m. college basketball game, 6 p.m. Pacific? So that would be Pacific. What would that be? 9 p.m. Eastern. Uh, so 9 p.m. Eastern, you would have Auburn, Texas A&M, BYU, Iowa State, and 10 p.m. Arizona State, Arizona. Man, that Arizona State, Arizona under is screaming to me, but mm, this is so many points. Yeah, if anybody has a good option, man, throw that in the chat. Let's see. Is that Right State Live baseball or basketball? They score a lot of runs. Greg Kiffy is great. Yeah, absolutely. Dan, that Seth Fernando guy was kind of being one of my picks the day before he did what he did. So, yeah, it's weird. But I'll say this, dude, like, take it. Like you handled it fine. Everyone else did too. But like, take it with a little bit of pride. You know what I mean? Hell, Zach had somebody impersonating him. Take it with pride. Like you're gonna have just trolls. It means you're doing something right. I've had people tell me to jump off a bridge. Like, damn, we went 1-2. My bad. State play well. Take the points though. Might be smart play. On it, gonna put some money in Right State. There we go. Uh, Lightning blackout in Jacksonville. South's banger. Same game parlay. 4 pick parlays plus 732. Iowa State -4.5. Georgia 2 pick. Open wager under to pay 832. Jesus Christ. First two have hit. Okay, there we go. What were the first two again? All right. I can't take the Buckeyes. Man, I feel you on that with a lot of teams. College basketball's tough, but it is good luck. Absolutely. It's crazy as Dallas still is like, dude, it like I could feel it coming like to Nashville. Like the wind was whipping like 20 minutes ago, and we haven't got it yet. So yeah, it must be nuts for sure, Greg. Like it must be. Yeah. Play Nebraska. Okay, there we go. There we go. Jake's yummy Coke. Did anybody do that when you were a kid? Anybody say that? If I got a play we could sweat. All right, maybe a first quarter play. We'll see. You want to do college or the NBA? Well, obviously, first quarter of the NBA. What do we got? What's about to tip? Nets and Spurs. Hold on. Let me find some info. All right. Apparently, the Spurs are a great third quarter team. All right. Here you go. Here's a stat for you. The Spurs have covered the first quarter spread in 22 of their last 33 games. I don't know what the spread is. Apparently, these two teams score a lot of points in the first quarter, weirdly enough. Oh, yeah. First quarter total is 58.5. Spread is Spurs -1. Money line Spurs -135. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yeah. Well, hold on. I don't want to promise that. We're gonna have some UFC picks. Let me work on that. If the Gipper's in here, I don't know if he's in here. He's good with UFC. I'm trying to find some guys for that one. I love the Mortal Kombat dudes, but yeah, they're tough. Spell dog. They're expensive. 10-2. My God, Florida, what are we doing? Dude, Mavs are crazy, man. Like, they've gone nuts. And I saw that yesterday when they were like raising prices. I was like, everybody must have already just shit all over like next season tickets. So he's like, well, whatever. Arizona State scores a lot. Their bullpen been blowing the That's truth there. Joe, I believe in mistakes like Trey Luca. Oh yeah, dude, you could kill a locker room quick, real quick. And it's weird sometimes because like you've got such a big star that's gone, and you'll have some players looking at it saying, "This is my opportunity," right? This team, this city is begging for somebody to step up. Um, Sometimes it can work out positively. Other times it could just destroy everything. Now that Kyrie's out too, Klay Thompson's going to shoot 1,000 threes. Arizona State, yeah, they are a good over team. Have a good night. There we go. Who's got a hockey bet? Total best bet. I want to ride some hockey too. Okay, so yeah, so we were in like uh Rising Fawn, Georgia. Okay. And we went to this place. There weren't a lot of options. It's pretty small. It's on a mountain. We went to me and like three of my friends that I've known for like 20 years, right? We just went down and stayed in this cabin, went played golf and fished, did stuff like that. And we went to this place called look it up, it's called Canyon Grill in Rising Fawn, Georgia. Okay, Canyon Grill. And it was good food, right? And the the best thing that they have, all right, like the bread that they bring, at the beginning of, a meal that every restaurant does. So it was like that French loaf bread, like the long, you know, and they would cut it, but they grilled it. Like they literally like put it on a grill. And oh my god, dude! And then they just doused it with butter and some kind of other flavor. Like it was money. But yeah, it was called Canyon Grill. But that was like it. It was like that, and then gas station food. So they didn't have a whole lot of options. But yeah, Canyon Grill in Rising Pond, Georgia. It was good. Arkansas plus 7.5 -110. Christian, okay. How do you feel about Arkansas? Do we have any Arkansas fan? Like anybody in here, like diehard Arkansas fan? How do you feel about Calipari? Net Spurs under. First quarter, the 58.5. I mean, I'll ride whatever you guys want to ride. Lakers first quarter -3. I like it. It's crazy that like Luca, you know, hasn't been shooting Luca level, but it's working. Like the teams are like Lakers are on fire. Text oh, there we go. All right, Penguins, Avalanche over 6.5. Minus 112. Creighton minus 9.5. Iowa State minus 4.5. Minus 120 spread first half. There we go. Can Texas first half can hit Texas first half versus Mississippi State live? Line is about the same and game is tied. There we go. Pull that one up. There's like not a lot of games going on, but there are a lot of games going on. That was a dumb statement. My God, Kentucky is wearing LSU out 77-45. North Carolina put it on Virginia Tech. Dan Clark -1 first quarter spread. Spurs. Yeah. And that's stupidly slow. Mortgage, baby. Let's go. Bulls up 8 of the Cavs. Hey, sorry, I was kind of thinking I'm a couple minutes late on that one. Mavs owners did all the plan. Really? Where are they going to move to? That's a pretty damn good market. May have lines on how LeBron scores. Oh, how close is he to that? That's a good call. Let's talk about that. How would LeBron do it? I do not know how close that he is to that. So I ask move Dallas to Vegas. Makes sense. LeBron is one basket away. I mean, it's got to be a dunk, right? Has to be. Got to be a dunk. I don't think it'll be a 3. You know, that's fascinating as well. He's one. I didn't know he was one basket away. So we want to get that out of the way. I mean, he's gonna score, but like, if we're going for threes, like, I don't think it'd be like it definitely would be a dunk. It would also be one of those to where I'm not saying that the defense goes Brett Favre on it, you know, on the sacks record, but they ain't gonna foul him. They know what it is. Like, it's got to be a dunk. Got to be. Like, I wonder if, let's say, the Lakers win the tip, like, that ball's immediately going to LeBron, right? I mean, it's got to be a dunk. The 50,000, that includes preseason. The NBA has so many records that it's hard to keep up with. TJ, keep an eye on the Jets and Islanders game. 1-0. New York right now. We're under 4.5. You can get a 5.5. I'll jump on it under. Maybe someone pots a goal quick. Yeah, keep us updated there. Sites are gonna be bracket challenge Discord. Hell yeah. Yep. 100%. Big Zach Phelps on that one. I think he's already got it set up. Michael Jenkins, bunch of basketball, NIL. Vlogs. Tyson wants it. Only in basketball for now. There we go. Oh, postseason. Got it. All right. Yeah, you know, it's crazy. Like, the NBA postseason, man. And I mean, every sports that is this way, but if you go through an entire NBA season and then the postseason, I mean, that's so many more. If you win a title or just play, in the finals, man, it adds so many games. Like I totally get. Like I don't know how LeBron's feet aren't destroyed. Like this sounds weird, but like I wonder what his feet look like. Again, this sounds so weird, but his feet probably are destroyed, man. Like he has put miles on him, man. ESPN Bet has plus 400 LeBron first basket. First basket of the game. I mean, if the Lakers get the tip, it's going to LeBron, right? Like, I wish I knew how the Lakers were on opening tips. That's a deep dive stat, but I mean, if the Lakers get it, it's going to LeBron. If he's one basket away, LeBron's got. But I bet, dude, I bet, I bet his feet are destroyed. He has played so many games, so many games. Like if people love or hate LeBron, like either way, like that dude has played a lot, a whole lot. I bet his feet are absolutely destroyed. I bet he has to ice and heat those things constantly. It's an after dark statement. I know. Sounds so weird. I want to see LeBron's feet. That would be like the one that would get back to him. Liddy said dislike. Yeah, who does the tip? I don't even know. I wonder who does the tip for the Lakers. LeBron and Kobe versus MJ and Pippen. Oof. I mean, probably LeBron and Kobe. LeBron would be hard to hit. Like if we're talking prime, I mean, LeBron is big. Not that, Mike and Kobe and Pippen aren't, but prime LeBron. Okay, I'll tell you a fun game. Me and my buddies play this game all the time. Name your starting five NBA all time, okay? And you have to do it by position. They had to have played that position. So I'll give you an example, right? So you could take dudes who played multiple, Magic, right? Like I mean, he played all five positions, right? So you can put him wherever you want. But name your starting five, in position, right? So it's number one, name your point guard, right? Number two, name your shooting guard. So if you took Larry Bird, if you took Jordan or Larry Bird at your one, and flip flop the other one, for your two. But I mean, Larry could play down, to three. But then you put okay, I'll put, Jordan, Bird, LeBron at the three. Uh, you know, uh, God's tough. I mean, you put Shaq at, you put Tim Duncan at the four, Shaq at the five, right? Like it's so hard because there's so many players, right? But then you look at it, you're like, okay, I didn't I didn't even put, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I mean? Like there's so many good play, all time historic. It's a fun game to play. It'll change every time. Um, yeah, do it. Who would be your five? Like your starting five if you were starting and they you can't put Shaq at the one. You know what I mean? But it's so hard because literally I didn't even name Kobe Bryant. I didn't even name Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Like it's so difficult. Um it will have I know, right? Like I mean it's tough, dude. And everyone will have different ones and it's fun. Look, Steve Nash, Kobe, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, Shaq. Like that's a damn team. Is it Magic? I know Magic's the versatile one, right? Like you could use him at one, you could use him at three, four. Uh, bro, Dennis Rodman did his damn job. Did his job. By the way, if you go and watch the Joe Rogan episode where he had Billy Corgan, right, lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan from Chicago, huge Bulls guy, was hanging out with Rodman during this time. Like during the finals, Rodman would get done with practice. They would fly to Vegas, fly back. Rodman would go play in the game, right? Get his shots after the game, take a shower, and go back to Vegas. Like he has crazy stories. I'll tell you the best one. I'll tell you the best one. And again, I'm not trying to take away from Joe Rogan, but I think it'll be fine. Billy Corgan says, he goes, man, me and Rodman were great friends. He goes, but, you know, he had things to do. I had things to do. You know, we're both pretty busy at that time. He goes, so we hadn't seen each other in a while. And he goes, I get a call. Or no, he goes, I go to a restaurant with a friend in Chicago. He goes, so I'm in this restaurant. He goes, and I see it. Somebody tells me, they go, Dennis Rodman is over, you know, in the other like booth room, whatever. And he's like, I love Dennis, you know, and he's like, me and Dennis are, he's like, there's nothing negative, nothing. He was like, we're great friends. He goes, and I hadn't seen him or talked to him. He goes, I got to go see him. So he gets up, walks over, you know, to the room, you know, where Dennis was. And Dennis, like, they hug, like, sit down, start eating. I think Dennis, like, came to their table, right? Like, sitting there, like, hanging out. And I might be butchering the story, but the main parts, like, are spot on. He goes, so anyways, he goes, so, you know, we eat or hang out, drink, you know, just catching up. He goes, it was so good. He goes, Dennis gets up, like, hey, I got to use the restroom, you know? And he goes, 20 minutes later, my buddy goes, where's Dennis at? And he goes, oh, I'm sure he's gone. He goes, that's Dennis. He goes, you know, he's just on another planet. Like everybody loves Dennis, you know, he's like, I'm sure he's gone. So anyways, he goes, so we finished dinner, me and my buddy, we go back, you know, to the hotel or whatever that they were staying in. And he goes, or to their houses. He goes, we go back to our houses. He goes, Billy Corgan goes, I wake up the next morning. He goes, I wake up, turn on the TV, and I see Dennis Rodman on the news. And he goes, I call my buddy. He goes, it's 6:30 in the morning. He goes, I call my buddy. The guy answers like, hello, you know, and he goes, dude, you're not gonna believe this. Turn on the TV. And he goes, what channel? He goes, any of them, which is always a good statement. His buddy turns on the TV. Rodman left the table and flew to North Korea. He goes, he didn't even say anything about it. He goes, he just didn't even come up. Like it's just normal. But like he started laughing. He goes, that's Dennis, man. He goes, but he goes, he was not interested in talking about himself. He was interested in you. He was like, Dennis is a great friend. So I thought that was funny. And then also like the statement of what channel did I turn on? Any of them. Oh, that whole Billy Corgan episode on there is good. Create the point, making shots in the park lot is always nice. Is he playing tonight? I haven't seen. I saw that there were some ankle things. Yeah, dude, like again, yeah, like I didn't even list Steph Curry, right? Yeah, but dude, Bob Cousy, Kobe, I know, man. Yeah, Wilt, Bird, Kobe, MJ. I mean, look at that. What the hell do you do with that team? You got a bunch of hard workers too. Dr. J, see, like, I mean, like you could go through and you'll look and you're like, how did I miss this? MJ Kobe play. So yeah, it's tough, man. Like it's Bill Lambier, bro. Michael Jordan had his ass whooped like the first, I don't know how many years, but those Pistons teams were no joke. And I love that Mike like didn't back down from it. He's like, all right, I mean, we got to get better. And Rodman was a part of that. You know what I mean? On both sides, actually. But dude, man, Bill Lambier was a beast. Rodman is crazy. I know. Like I was cracking up at that story. That's what was to Vegas. They went casinos. Yeah. Kobe, Shaq, MJ, Kevin Durant, Curry. I mean, look at that team. Oh, were you, dude? Joe, that's awesome. I bet the crowd was like, "What in the hell is going on?" Steph Curry, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron. Like, look at that. What the hell are you gonna do with that team? Good luck. And we're talking like in primes, man. LeBron and Shaq down low. Like, Shaq was out of control, unstoppable. Yeah, the old Irish goodbye it was, right? Just get up and go. Too many bunions. I bet his feet are, dude. That dude, I bet they hurt. Got it. Ohio, Nebraska parlay in the disco. LeBunion. Yeah. Bibba, I love that you're firing these things off. What? Curry's playing. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's Madison Square, right? Sinners is dude, it is because it's like you're talking about people who dominated. And you're gonna like whoever you choose, you're gonna leave out like literally top 5 players of all time. And it's like, how do you say no to Shaq? But like keep going. I know. Like, dude, it's hard. Dude, Texas A&M's got problems, man. Like, I know Ravich got hurt and he's a great player, but there's something wrong with that team. There's something wrong with Florida went through it last year. Like, they only got right at the end of the year, if you remember on that postseason run, which we talked about. We're like, do not let them get hot. They have way too much talent, but there's something wrong with Texas A&M. You can't hit. And that team is way, way too many good hitters. Like, look at their playing. Nothing against UTSA, but no to Lambeer. Hakeem, Shaq, Wilker. Yeah, dude. Like, you're going to leave out 3 of the greatest ever. You know what I mean? Damn, FIU came back. Come on, Miami. Cooper Flag. I bet he does all right. That dude is fluid. And he's big. And he's not super fast, but he's fast enough. He could shoot. He can handle. I think he'll do all right. Obviously it depends on, where he goes, but watching him, he is he can play it all. That dude is good. Be missed all this. Bro, thank you all, man. Like, working on getting more. And, like, speaking of, like, the brand and stuff, like, it's in such great shape, like, an update on that. And, look, I'm not being negative on, previous or anything like that. We'll never be that. And let me say this, too. Like, in the chat, I've seen, when things come out comparing, look, they can do whatever they want. Like, I know that they've been petty. I haven't said a word. Don't care. Doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Be petty to yourself. Say it in the mirror. It ain't no sweat over here. Like, our numbers are great. And I mean that as like, yeah, I mean, we want to grow, the thing for sure. But like the whole point is to grow, but with the right people. You know what I mean? Like keeping the locker room, right? Like that's kind of how I view it, man, is like keeping the locker room right and adding the right people and, folks who aren't, dude, ban them, gone. See ya. Don't care. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wish I had more time to Discord. And I will. But I always feel bad about that too. But I mean, you all like that's the best part too, is like everybody gets it and it just keeps going. You know what I mean? And I love it. Like, y'all are the best for sure. 7-3 Miami or FIU? I swear, Tina, every time I bet against my city, they play better. I've done that with Tennessee a whole lot. He'll drive you crazy. You're like, what do I do with this? Oh, nice. Miami Grand Slam. There we go. See, look, like college, like this whole first part of the season, it's just like like holding on to a rescue boat on the Titanic. Like it's madness. It makes no damn sense. So like if LSU loses, which LSU is the number one team in the country right now, right? Like if they lose, that means that their two losses were to North Dakota State and Omaha. Like this first portion's just nuts. It's just hold on. Like don't get down too many units. Don't go crazy. Just hold on. And then once conference play starts, first off, we don't have to parlay every damn play that we have, And number two, like the totals will come way down. You notice the totals have been huge. Books have been juicing those things. I mean, we've seen runs in games for sure, but we've seen a lot of lower scoring games too. But we're seeing like on average, I mean, you're seeing 16s, 16 and a halves, like multiple times. That's a massive number. Hell yeah. All right. Miami Grand Slam. There we go. That feels better. I think Hakeem was better than Shaq. Like, see, that's like, dude, down low in the NBA. Like, that's the toughest part. The Bulls. Sure. Let's see. Oh no. Hey, we get out of here now. Like, we've gone long enough. And look, we're gonna do this every week. And again, like this is the first one, just kind of feeling out like what we could do. But yeah, like we'll jump out of here. Let everybody, get on. We've done 3 shows today. But yeah, like we'll have a ton of fun with it for sure. Sometimes we'll go 20 minutes, sometimes we'll go hour and a half. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's jump out of here. Everybody, I like let me absolutely say this. I cannot thank you all enough for your support. And I'm not even saying like me, which I am very thankful of it, but your support of this because I feel the exact same way. And look, man, like I lost some friends, doing it, and I'm not saying that about me. You'll never hear me like whine or ask for like, hey, feel sorry for me. I'm not, but there's something absolutely special here, and I know that you all feel it too. And I cannot thank you enough just for your support and everything that you do because again, you guys drive this. I'm just a part of driving it with you. You know what I mean? Like I'm just back here trying to push as well. So thank you all for real. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. And it was worth like going through all that to do this because again, like we have something great that's going to be great for as long as we want it to be. And we can do whatever the hell we want with it too. You know what I mean? Like we don't answer to anyone. So, anyways, I just want to say thank you all. You have no idea how much all of you mean to me. And again, like your friendship, like that's what it is. Like absolutely love doing this, and hopefully we can like come up with more like super creative ways, to do it. But anyways, all right, get out of here. Let you guys go with it. We'll see you, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. But we don't even need an outro video. Oh, actually, we do because YouTube. We'll get all crazy without it. But anyways, a salute to you guys for real. Have a good night. We'll be talking to Discord and see y'all in the morning. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!